Europe's largest pork producer, Danish Crown, has told the BBC that Britain could suffer shortages of bacon in the event of a no-deal Brexit. The threat of tariffs, potential disruption at ports and the low value of the pound could all affect exports. Our correspondent Jenny Hill has been to southwest Denmark to find out.
Hello, good afternoon from the west coast of Denmark. Every day from this port, a ship sets sails for England and comes back again. 1.6 million tonnes of goods are exchanged every year between those two ports, and a lot of it takes the shape of bacon. Britain doesn't produce anywhere near enough bacon to supply domestic demand, so it imports from the EU, from the Netherlands, from Germany and from Denmark, which is its largest supplier of pork products. But producers here are telling us that if a no-deal Brexit occurs, then it's possible that not only would bacon prices rise in Britain, it's also possible Britain could run short altogether. Danish born and bred for the British breakfast table. For Denmark's pig farmers, the UK market's been solid, dependable. They're unsure now, seeking out other customers, in case a no-deal Brexit pulls their pork from British shelves.
I am a little worried, but we have had 3 years to prepare for this, so I think we are well prepared. We have made a very special product for the UK market. I think it would be very sad if we cannot sell it for the Englishmen anymore.
Danish. Danish. Danish.
Tempting British taste buds for generations.
Danish.
Denmark's the biggest supplier of pork products to the UK, satisfying a demand that British farmers can't meet alone.
Danish.
Bacon's big business in Denmark. This processing plant purpose-built for the UK market. That was before the prospect of no deal and import tariffs. Now, sterling's low, uncertainty high. Already, they're exporting less and looking for other customers.
Of course, we need to look at the alternatives, because if you look at the rhetoric coming out of from the British government, then it's do or die.
What does that mean for the British consumer?
I think it'll mean more expensive products. Could it mean empty shelves? Quite possibly.
No time to lose for the bacon bound for Britain. Goods roll in and out with no customs checks for now. You really get the sense of how every second counts. No wonder they want to know here whether Britain's bluffing about a no deal, and no wonder they say such a scenario could have such far-reaching consequences, right down to what we eat and where it comes from. Denmark's preparing for a change of season. A country which values its relationship with Britain, sad to see it go. Conscious too of what both partners could stand to lose. So were Britain to run short of bacon in a no-deal Brexit scenario, industry insiders tell us that most likely it would start importing cheap bacon from places like Brazil or the US. For the Danish market, well, they're looking to Asia, to China in particular, because swine fever there is decimating herds, and it means there's really rising demand for pork products. But this is a scenario that certainly here in Denmark no one wants to see. They are really sad to see Britain leave the EU in the first place, and what they tell us they really need right now, not just the Danish pork producers, but people who run the port here, people in industry across the country, what they really need and want is certainty.